All right, let's get rolling into another day of reactions. Every now and then, this song comes up while we're playing some cards, hanging out with the bros. Hey, it comes up, gets put on, and I mean, look, why shouldn't it? If you know, you know. Pat Travers, the band, Crash and Burn, the album, Snortin' Whiskey, the tune.
Snortin' whiskey, drinking cocaine.
I'm close.
Been snorting whiskey, drinking cocaine. Got this feeling, gonna drive that girl insane. You like a bad rumor, baby. You're all over town. You like a bad rumor, baby. You're all over town. All over town. Well, I may be confused, but you know I sure ain't down. I'm a fast moving baby. I can show you around. I've got so much cocaine, ain't never coming down. Snort whiskey, drinking cocaine. Got this feeling, gonna drive that girl insane.
I mean, you do too much whiskey and cocaine, you ain't driving nothing into that girl. But that's another whole story. I'm just saying, pushing rope sucks.
Got this feeling, gonna drive that girl insane. Insanity. Snort whiskey, drinking cocaine. Been snorting whiskey and now I'm drinking cocaine. Got this feeling, gonna drive that girl insane. Got this feeling, I'm gonna drive that girl insane.
Oh, that thing is fire. Obviously, not a first listen here, and we're just going to double down because I set it up and I'm like, hey, this is cool. It's a good idea. I looked, I couldn't find it on the. I couldn't believe I ain't tried. Now I'm wondering, did it not make it the first time? There's been a couple tracks over the years that didn't quite make it. It happens. And sometimes I didn't put it up on Patreon. I didn't know. I just went the way of the dodo. But, you get dodos up on enough whiskey and cocaine, that's what's going to happen to them. We got Paul Gilbert covering the same thing. I just thought it's a pretty good track. Let's hear how good of let's hear the cover. Now, I am positive there's a good chance this ends up over on Patreon. I'm not good at this part, but I guess support Guitar Center and all they do. They won't. Sorry. I bought a lot of equipment from them. It wasn't the success story I wish it was. It turns out I could have done better elsewhere. But nothing but respect for putting the video up. And there's why we don't succeed.
Thank you, Guitar Center. You got me my amp of choice, which is the Marshall Vintage Modern. The cool thing, it's a really unique amp, even though it doesn't have so many knobs.
All of my hate aside, just give it up. At least they're getting instruments into the hands of people who want them. And sometimes it's intimidating to go into a cool place. Not that Guitar Centers can't be cool, but I mean, it's Menards for it's Home Depot for instruments. It's tough to go into a custom guitar shop or something. You really just say you don't play much, but you want to. Even if you got the cash, sometimes they make you feel small and petty. At least at Guitar Center, there's going to be some ex-rocker who's going to run over and try to sell you shit. They're going to put the hard sell on. I'm pretty sure they work on commish.
And that's one of the reasons I chose it, is I didn't want very many knobs because I'm easily confused. I shouldn't say that, though, because I've got a lot of knobs on my pedal board. But
yeah.
But anyway,
And
I like an amp with relatively few
rip up
knobs.
the
But the cool
fretboard.
thing about this one is it has a really unique preamp. I've never seen a preamp that does this. It has like a bassy overdrive knob, and it's got a trebly overdrive knob. And the concept behind it is that if you have a single coil guitar, which is, the single coils tend to have a thinner, more bitey sound, you can turn the bassier preamp up and it warms it up and thickens it up. Where if you use a humbucker, which is thicker, you can use the treblier one, it'll cut through. Or any combination of them. So you can almost EQ the amp completely with just the preamp knobs, and of course it has EQ as well. But I love it, and I've got it running through a THD, what's the thing called, a hot plate. That way I can really crank up the amp. I think I've got the amp on.
I have not cooked up any THC on my hot plate, but I mean, the name itself is intriguing. And I'm looking over here right now. There's a bass. I got a bass half stack sitting right there. I admit that I ended up discovering the joy of hustling at the pawn shop. I was able to do just as well. And then usually, pick up a little jewelry on the side.
8.5, which would kill you. But that brings the volume down a lot, so you can still get the feeling of those power tubes working.
Oh,
and
that's
without
cool.
turning your head off.
All my dick jokes. I didn't make any dick jokes per se. I guess in the first one I did. All of my being a dick and making jokes aside, while trying to listen to Snortin Whiskey and that's a. That was very interesting. So my pot jokes didn't land because it turns out you could crank your shit up, then get that full the flow, right? The power, but without it, feeding back the whole room and smoking on you, kind of thing.
Still get the feeling of those power tubes working, and without tearing your head off.
Yeah.
Enough talking. Let's rock and roll.
Yes. Let's be honest. I've had nothing but respect for the George Washington Rules of Etiquette series. That's why we're here. That and the algorithm said, you want this cover? I'm like, I didn't look at the Guitar Center part. Yeah.
Snortin whiskey, drinking cocaine.
That's awesome.
Snortin whiskey, drinking cocaine.
To be fair, vocally, shit. Nailed it.
Snortin whiskey, drinking cocaine. Captain Steven, I'm going down and listen. Vancouver, baby. You're all over town. You're like a Vancouver, baby. All over town. All over town. I may be confused, but you know I should down. I'm a fast moving baby. I can show you around. I got so much cocaine, ain't never coming down.
All right, now I think this is an appropriate place to reference the Frank Marino Ditch Queen and our little talk with AI, and acknowledging that songs about fast moving groupies are abundant. As I sit here and listen for a second time around, I'm thinking, this is how you turn the medium speed into high speed action. Hey, you think you're hot now, baby? Wait till you try this. Bow! Let's go.
Whiskey.
Let's go, baby.
I'm a fast moving baby. I can show you around. I got so much cocaine, ain't never coming down. Whiskey, drinking cocaine. Got this feeling, wanna try that coincidence.
Okay, we're gonna go back and catch all that again. I just realized, because all of my shit talking again. I don't care. I fuck corporations. I hope they make a ton of money and all that shit. But you know, I've said all the shit I've said on the channel for years. At the same time, for what appears to be a gig set up in a store with all the price tags and shit everywhere, I gotta say that mix is solid. I'm not even bullshit. I ain't sucking up. Yeah, I just say what I say. Fuck it. But that mix is tight. That bass is just popping. I mean, that's a hell of a mix for, you know, back corner of a Guitar Center, maybe? I don't know. I didn't look. I just saw price tags on shit. I mean, you know, you're not really going to go up on stage and put price tags. You couldn't think that much of yourself. It's got to be in the store, right? In-store performance type deal. This is fucking cool, though.
Wanna try that coincidence.
Let's be fair. I'm not a good musician. I never claimed to be, but I played in a band for years. That breakdown's as cool as it gets. I would just, all right, I didn't really play much. I did play on a couple songs, but then I mostly just sang poorly. But just that breakdown spot, I mean, I would think that was fun to play almost every time. I mean, you know, I think with all songs, you probably can get tired of playing it day in and day out on a long extended tour. But you say you put that away for a minute and then pick it up a year later. That breakdown is just the shit, man. That's got to be just fun to fucking play. where did this take place? In store. Yeah, no, during in store, probably back corner. I'm just saying, it's a tall ceiling, okay? It's a tall ceiling for in store. Very nice. No, I'm not. Okay, well, I can't take away the hate I already put out there, but I mean, you can always go to Guitar Center and say, hey, some asshole on the internet said you're just going to take me. Is that true? Can you give me a good deal? Use that as part of your pitch. I'm just saying, rub them the right way. Don't let them control the moment. You control the moment. Yeah, no. Don't show them your coolest lick. Fuck that. Work your business angle at that moment and go play for people that care about you. Hustle when you buying equipment. Just saying. Paul Gilbert, snorting whiskey, drinking cocaine, covering Pat Travers and his band off Crash and Burn, snorting whiskey, drinking cocaine. Damn. I just really feel like, it won't get high. A little bit. There's trigger warnings aplenty in this one. Yeah, I don't know, doing blow, getting drunk, banging, I mean, there was a lot going on. Adventures to be had. That was fun. I was not feeling it, man. I just got done with a 3-day stretch in the kitchen. The mornings is hot. People bitch and complain about eggs all day. I don't like cooking breakfast. But I do like listening to cool ass music, especially when it's about snorting whiskey and drinking cocaine. It sounds like the washer's on the fritz, so I'm gonna have to go check out my honey. She's really stressing out on that thing. I gotta get her some cocaine. All right, later.